He looks cooler than Illidan. I said it. Okay. Alright, so welcome to my Dishonored Among Thieves RuneScape 3 quest guide. Check it out, I got a cutscene with the dude from the loading screen and Zemouregal, the Demon Lord. Who you can see in City of Santistan in my RuneScape 3 Gods video. In addition to fight him as a boss. That's Zemouregal again. There's the Stone of Jas, which appears in many quests. Possibly Sliske's endgame. Maybe Guthic sleeps. It says, watch me. Oh, he just threw a spear at me. Stop, Nomad. Throw the spear back. Nice, dude. I just speared the dude from the loading screen. It says, wretched world guardian. You're nothing but a mercenary. Why would you choose to help Zemouregal? I have already drawn power from it, regardless of your empty words. Even now, my energy increases. It is about time you will meet your ends. Well, you can feel the energy coursing through your veins. You are addicted, just like Ardougne is. It says, thank you, Vigora. That will be all. Good luck to you. Victory is in your hands. Let us strike now. We have the stone's location. We must storm Sliske's lair by force. Predictable. No, we must plan. This opportunity cannot be squandered. Teleported back to Daemonheim with Zemouregal, the Demon Lord, and I have gathered all of the people he requested. Kharid, Haziel, Gerard, Nomad from the RuneScape 3 loading screen, Aquarius, Anakra, and Zemouregal. Sure, come on, before I become impatient. Oh, wow. Wow, dude. So, Gerard just transformed into a werewolf. In this video, I'm going to be doing Dishonor Among Thieves in RuneScape 3. Here are my skills, and I have the required skills in the timeline. Okay. So, I'm going to be doing Dishonor Among Thieves quest in RuneScape 3. So, before I teleport and begin the quest, obviously, let me show off the Church of Ardougne, and here is the Slayer Tower. They have some pretty cool gargoyles over here. Gargoyles, they follow you around, and you need access to Mauritania, which I'll show you how to get at the end of this video. So to begin, you're going to use your invitation box, which you got from Missing Presumed Death. You just open this up, and you're going to teleport to the Empyrean Citadel. So our paths cross, as if by chance. Give her your word, truth. So I'm going to accept the quest. It says, you have my word, Moia. I am the world's guardian. That is exactly why we need you, Wall Street Bets. So I'm going to speak with Sliske. It says, the world guardian. Fancy seeing you here. Sliske. I'm going to say option 1. Have you been here the whole time? So I'm going to say option 3. Continue. It says, oh, don't worry. It won't be long before they know where I've hidden the stone. Option 1. Infiltrate and sabotage. I'm going to infiltrate the Zemouregalians and sabotage their operation. It says, most excellent, Wall Street Bets. Conversation, I'm going to left click the communication device, and I'm going to select teleport to Zemouregal's hideout. Option 2. So I'm going to select option 1, kneel. It is an honor, my lord. He says, you may rise. I've been waiting for you. Where are we? The device you possess brought you deep below Daemonheim. I'm going to say option 1. Yes, to steal the Stone of Jas. You would do well to choose your words more carefully. The stone was stolen from me, and I intend to claim it. I'm going to say option 1. Yes. Zemouregal finishes speaking. You're just going to run north and check him out a bit. He looks pretty cool. He's a huge boss in the game that you can fight, like all the other gods in my RuneScape 3 gods video. And then you're going to run west and open up this chest over here and take out the items. And then you go and talk to Moia. So you don't get the items right away. You have to right click and search. So I'm going to talk to Moia for option 2, Zemouregal and Anakra. Access to the fortress is limited. It is protected by magical enhancement. I'm going to say option 1, teleport me. If she teleports you, you need to defeat these 4 zombies and then go upstairs. And also you'll be able to return to Demonheim at any time afterwards. So Nomad is actually in the loading screen for RuneScape 3 currently. So I defeated all 4 zombies, so I'm going to run upstairs. Zemouregal. He's standing next to an Alcro. 1. I've come to speak with you. The Empyrean Citadel. My Templar has since calmed. I'm going to say option 3, continue. Zemouregal intends to reclaim the Stone of Jas from Sliske. He wants you both to help. Join my party. So I'm going to open this chest. I'm going to right click and search it. So now I'm going to left click my second Clocktower teleport that I accidentally brought with me. So after you teleport, you're going to run south of Ardougne Zoo, and you're going to go into the same cave from Azil Cult Quest. You're just going to board the raft and head back to where you were before. And this time you're going to speak with Azil. I'm going to say option 3, continue. I've been sent by Zemouregal. Of course, I know of his plan. I've always been his closest advisor. That there is a werewolf held captive nearby. Formidable and ruthless creatures, werewolves, fiercely loyal to Zemouregal too. Precisely. Unfortunately, I cannot risk being seen in Ardougne. Speak with Azil. You're going to teleport to Ardougne. For here, you see this blue square? You just need to run right here, behind this house. You need to run through the front entrance though, past the thieving stalls. I'm going to enter this trapdoor. I'm going to talk to Gerard. Right click and talk. Option 2, a friend of Azil's. Click and search the butler right here. And you find the cell key. You're going to right click and unlock the cell door. Afterwards, right click and search the chest. After that, you're going to teleport over to Kharid. I go south, I bought a water skin. I'm going to be running to the ruins of Uzur. Is what I expected. Okay, so this is the staircase from Shadow of the Storm. So that's the clay golem from the clay golem quest. So I'm going to run to the center of the room and speak with General Kharid. Moia sent you. You told me you were searching for information about your father. Option 3, continue. Manipulated too. If she fought here, then perhaps my father did too. To do that, you're going to run north to Palkira, and you're going to search for a journal. It says, arrogant, foolish. I underestimated the humans here. Oh, he did it. Created life. Zemouregal. And talk with General Kharid again. You were right. Palkira did fight here. She didn't survive. She died protecting Tamaran, or fighting for the glory of Zemouregal. So I'm going to search his chest to Taverly. Okay. So I'm going to run into this dungeon here. South of here, so you run across this bridge. So the cave is actually located next to this wheat field near the boat. Not too far south. If you go to the bushes, it's too far. This cave has 2 ways of going about it. You can run to the north and take the long way. You need to get all the way to the south over here. But if you have the agility shortcut at level 70, you can hop through this obstacle pipe. Similar to the Kharid mine and the Brimhaven volcano, which require certain dungeoneering levels. Okay. So let's continue southward across the bridge. So once you get into the Black Knight mine, next to this civilization, you're going to run to the southwest over here and speak to the leader. Hello. I'm going to say option 1, Dishonor among thieves. At the Battle of Lumbridge, there have been unrest among soldiers. Put a stop to anyone preaching that Saradamus drivel. Preaching Black Knight. He says Zemouregal teaches us to be evil. I'm going to say reason with him, but be fair. I think you've misunderstood Zemouregal's philosophy. The Preaching Black Knight says, what do you think you're talking to, using all those long words? This ain't a debate. We were meant for evil. You Black Knights need other now more than ever. The struggle becomes stronger. Don't turn against one another. I guess I ain't looked at that way before. I'll give it a rest for now. Need to do some thinking. Now you're gonna run to the northeast, and then the northwest, and then you return to Aquarius. So I'm gonna talk to this Black Knight. The rest of the guys are talking about it too. Maybe they're right. You've read the books. You know Lord Aquarius is right. What makes you want to do that? Well, us Black Knights are meant to be evil. I don't understand all this strength through chaos rubbish. I'm gonna say option 2, reason with him. I actually have a Black Knight Gilded armor set, by the way. Wow, dude, this guy's trapped. So, After you run west, you're going to open this chest. Right click search. So I got some poison in the southwest corner. Poison, bearing my initials. I've recognized the chicken scratch handwriting on the bottle. After you speak with him, you're going to open this chest. Now I'm going to hit the home teleport and then teleport to Draynor. Arrive in Draynor, you're going to go through Death's Hourglass near the Necromancy Underworld portal, Nomad, from the RuneScape 3 loading screen. And it looks like Death is draining all of his energy. As you arrive at Death's office, you're greeted by an unusual sight. What's going on here? Leave us, adventurer. This is between me and the Scourge of Souls. Release me, Reaper. Those souls were bound for judgment in the underworld. You have upset the balance between life and death. I'm going to say option 2. Continue. This may take some time. He is proving resistant. I saved you from Sliske's clutch's death. I believe you owe me a favor. Yes, I do. What is so important that you would save this worthless mage? I should afford you this one courtesy, as I am your debt. But I expect your soul either returned. So here I am standing with the RuneScape 3 loading screen guy. His name is Nomad. I'm currently in Daemonheim with Bizarre, Zamorak, the Demon Lord, Disciples of Chaos. You have been summoned to this conclave and allowed within this place because you possess skills we have need of. Moia says, My lord, apologies for interrupting. Vigora has returned. I could sense him. Perfect timing, Kharid. I need you to open a window to the Shadow Realms, but my mind is my own, at last. Okay. Alright, so we marched upon Zaros. It was beyond living memory that many of us stood together. This rise, Vigora. What information do you bring? My search took me deep into the swamps of Mauritania, to the barrows where Sliske's undead servants rest. There, I discovered his lair. A stone's throw to the south. Option 1. I'll deal with Sliske. Deal with him again. Yes, precisely why you were chosen. Though if everything goes to plan, the filthy erosion will not have time to react. What if the plan goes wrong? Then it will be chaos, and you'll be in your element. Embrace it and realize your true potential. If it would please you, my lord, we would move now. Time is of the essence. We've established that Zamorak is a demon, and I owe him everything. So essentially, after you beat the quest, you unlock this. So this is in Daemonheim. It's in floor 61, which is the lowest level of the Daemonheim Slayer dungeon, or dungeoneering area. So this western wall, it opens up after you defeat Dishonor among Thieves, and you could collect soul gazers for your sunken pyramid quest. I'm going to click H, and I'm going to head over to Canifis. Okay. So the confusing thing about Mauritania is you need to run, and you need to go through here, and then near the hollows, you need to go to the west. Alright, so from the Lodestone, it's a sort of complicated run. So let's chart it out right now. Here's the rowboat. So here's where you cross to the west side near the rowboat. Next to this torch. Keep in mind I have only 2 rotten food so far. Through here. Ran over here. Across this bridge. And ended up near Sliske's lair. So before I go in, let's open up this chest. Let's drop some of my rotten food. And let's right click and search. So I claimed all the loot chests after Dishonor among Thieves. So let's enter Sliske's lair. So once you enter here, you're going to run directly to the west. Make sure your compass is facing up so you don't get lost. And you're going to enter the blue cave opening. Directly south to the V. You can see a V on the floor right here. So you're gonna go through this cave opening. Click your thing, and then just run all the way to the northeast. And there should be a green face. And then you're gonna run to the northeast. Oh, a triangle. Okay. So you run to the northeast and there's a triangle. You're gonna run east. You don't go up there. You just head in through this red paint right here. So for this one, you're gonna run to the northeast. And you should look for a full face on the floor. To the northeast side. On the west side. Okay. So for this one, essentially, you run all the way to the northeast, and then like to the tippity top, and then you're gonna go on the west side near this gray and white painting. Yeah, let's get him. Wow, dude. So Gerard just transformed into a werewolf. Okay, so this part, it takes a little bit of time. You have to be patient. They have red triangles from the Wights here and from the masks over here. Gotta turn around, see? You gotta time it. You walk a little bit slower. So let's start walking out now. Let's do a forward dive. And let's go for an assassination. Alright, so this mask, it beeps twice. And then you're gonna click behind, oh, it beeps 3 times. And then you're gonna click behind this rock. Go for a forward dive. And then hide behind the rock. This lever. And then you're gonna get caught on purpose. And you're gonna follow Gerard to the west. So you're just gonna pull this lever right here. So for this black smoke, you stand adjacent to the corner right here. You're gonna see it approach, but it doesn't fully reach you. And now it's turning around, so I'm gonna forward dive and follow it into this area right here. Essentially what you need to do is you need to assassinate this white. So when it got here immediately. Because he turns around so quickly. So you're gonna assassinate him when he's going southward. Otherwise it doesn't work. The guy on YouTube did it northward. That was completely incorrect. So afterwards, you're gonna go get caught by the black smoke on purpose. West. Oh, it didn't catch me. Okay, perfect. So I'm gonna run to the west near Gerard. Only logical explanation. And we have another white right here. Alright, so now he's turning around. So I'm gonna forward dive. Now I'm gonna assassinate him. There we go. The first time. Pretty aggravating. You guys just saw that right now, right? Oh my god. Alright, go for it. Perfect. I don't know how... We have to count the masks here. Alright, 1, 2, 3. It's always 3 with the mask, dude. Always. 1, 3. Okay. There we go. So I'm gonna pull the 4th or 5th lever. Don't care. Okay. So every 2 pulses, you can walk west after the second pulse. You're gonna walk diagonally now to avoid the mask. Perfect. You're gonna assassinate this dude. Now Gerard will be able to go once you pull the southeast lever. You could actually just stand right here to make it a little bit easier to get up to here. So just stand here, and then when you sense it going in the other direction, then you move. You'll always get by. Alright, so for this dude, you cannot wait over here, and you have to wait for the black smoke to not be lined up with him. Currently, it's lined up with him. So once that relationship changes, then you can... So it looks like it takes like a 3, like once it does 3, then you'll be able to do it. Oh, the smoke goes all the way back. So once the smoke goes all the way to the top, then it's going all the way back down. Alright, so now I can assassinate the white. Here we go. Perfect. Now let's run north, forward dive, and I'm gonna open up the final lever. Wow, dude. That was impressive, Wall Street Bets. You've cleared the path to the vault, so the rest of us can move through. I'm gonna say option 1. Okay, will do. If Gerard can't find the guards, then I will be able to see their memories of unlocking the door. First, you talk to the werewolf, you follow the glowing steps, and then you talk with Moia, and you click on the beeping. Alright, so let's switch to Gerard's view. That was embarrassing. That was clearly just designed to hit my, like, my space on my computer. That was terrible. Alright, Gerard found a guard. Talk to Moia, yes. Nice. That was really annoying. Nice. Oh, so it looks like the portals aren't set up anymore. Now it's northeast and northwest. So I'm going to switch it. Keep in mind this compass is in a different direction, so the north is northeast and northwest is that. Alright, so I set the next portal. So let's switch light and darkness real quick. I can't tell, yeah, if it's like the portals that are causing the issue or like light and darkness. Alright, so now the portals are northwest, southeast and northwest. So, southeast and northwest. Northwest and southeast. Nice. It's difficult. Talk to Moia while paying attention to the darkness. Ooh. That was a close one. That one. Alright, so I'm going to open the vault door. Sliske. It says, ha ha ha. How nice you have found some visitors. Hope you like what I've done with the place. He says, the statues are truly inspired artwork. I recommend having a good look. How could he possibly have known? We did everything right. Oh, Moia. Did I already not notice? You at the Citadel. I've known every step of the way. Useless half-breed. Lucian was right about you. Weak. It says, tut tut tut. Zemouregal. The girl was at least slightly harder to track than you were. Had you been watching me, I would have caught you, and cut that forked tongue from your mouth. Oh, but you hardly moved from the fortress of yours, all alone up there, in the mountains, with no one but your gargoyles to keep you company. Poor old Zemouregal. Looks like you might put on a few pounds, too. 3-2 here, so let's get down to business. Yes, I quite agree. Here is the deal. A fight to the death among yourselves. Winner takes the stone. And go. Enough of this prattle. Let us eliminate this vermin before he has a chance to scurry away. Says, ah, how rude of me. I almost forgot to introduce you. That is quite enough for your performance, Sliske. Your time has run out. Azil, do you sense that? Yes, Kharid, I sense it too. Be on your guard. I think it's time for you to meet the other guests. Oh, so now I have to defeat like 30 apparitions that look like the other characters. There's Nomad, meet Nomad. Aquarius, meets Aquarius. Rod, well, you get the picture. So this is the result of your twisted experiments in the Shadow Realm. What have you done, Sliske? Thank God, like this is dangerous, even for you. If I didn't know better, I'd say we were scared, Kharid. No, surely. They are nothing but apparitions, constructs of shadow. Indeed, a nice trick, but nothing more. Oh, but they were so much more. You will find them to be quite formidable opponents. So I'm going to say option 2. Where's my one? Haha, such impatience. Just you wait. I still have an ace up my sleeve for you. We have heard enough of your empty words. Disciples of Chaos, ready yourselves. Wall Street bets. I will send you into the Shadow Realm to retrieve the stone. We will buy you as much time as we can. Our fate is in your hands. You hear Sliske's voice echo around the cavernous vault. Welcome to your nightmare, Wall Street bets. It is time to face your inner demons. So he turned me into a mummy right away. So you have to left click as quickly as possible to break out of it. It looks like you have to click to move. You don't click like on attack or else it doesn't work. So you have to click to move. When he brings you up on the platform, you need to run away from the Stone of Jas and get off the platform. And when he has darkness, you need to get close to him. That was kind of difficult, dude. So there's the Stone of Jas in the background and some Sliske statues. The Stone of Jas actually looks like this one indoor soccer field. Oh, so he turned me into a mummy, so let's click around until I can break out. Perfect. Close the gap. I'm gonna hit him with the abilities, Slice and Sever, and you could use Overpower. Alright, so let's back up. Oh, he does a lot of damage near the stone. Alright, so let's eat some sailfish soup and get off the platform. I was able to survive because my stats are super high over here. So let's go run next to him. Fight him some more. That was a waste of food, but the sailfish soup is super good. So yeah, so the Stone of Jas looks like some indoor soccer field I went to once. He's like a minotaur. Oh, they have a dark portal. You have to defeat the dark portals because they heal him as quickly as possible. There we go. Let's use Overpower. There we go. So I beat him. What you're going to do here is you walk around as a Nomad, you click on each of the Wights, and then you click the thing at the top, and you could defeat the Wights. Defeat like 6 more. Let's try out the lightning attack. Nice, dude. Yeah, lightning attack is mad cool. I have to click start recording. Are you sure you want to touch Stone of Jas? Yes. Forgot to record that fight. Your mind is cast back through time to witness a memory that was imprinted on the Stone of Jas many millennia ago. Ardougne says, you are defeated, Zemouregal. Give up the stone. Zemouregal says, never. You betrayed me, Ardougne. You threw away our alliance the moment your knife found my back. Please, Zemouregal, look at the stone. Your desperation is causing it to become unstable. Alright, so let's close this backpack over here. I got a nice screen cap over here of all the dudes. Perfect. So Armadillo says, please Zemouregal, look at the stone. Your desperation is causing it to become unstable. Bando says, close that beak of yours. We have you surrounded, Zemouregal. Your army's laying ruins on all sides. Armadillo says, there's a peaceful way out of it, all this. Zemouregal does not have to come to this. Ardougne says, you cannot reason with this mad dog, Armadillo. He and all of his forces are devoted to evil above all else. Zemouregal says, I've risen to power through my own strength and will, and now you fear me. Everywhere you spread your propaganda. Everywhere your followers whisper your lies. But more than that, you fear my words. You are wretched and weak, sniveling cravens who cower from the truth. Now chaos will be your end. Zemouregal, I beg of you the stone. You know not what you can do. You could annihilate Forinthry and all innocent life within. Ardougne says, do you see now? This is what you truly stand for, the destruction of life. You are nothing but a villain. Armadillo, Bandos, hear me. Everything I have done is for Guyliner. I seek only to raise up the inhabitants of this world. Bandos says, ha ha ha. The mighty Zemouregal, begging on his knees, pathetic. Ardougne, does he speak the truth? He is trying to manipulate you. We each have lied to this wretched criminal to justice. The stone is rightfully mine. Aha, yours? Looks like fair game to me, old man. You would only seek to rule over this world with its power, the same as Zaros before you. Stagnation and weakness is all that results. And you believe chaos to be the answer? Would you have the planets ravaged by a never-ending war? Conflict would be inevitable, of course, but the people of this world would be free. Madness. Isn't there time we have seen eye to eye, Zemouregal? I might have even let you fight for me. Surely you could see the value of my words, Bandos. They are just words, empty promises and idle chatter. You are a blight that must be eradicated. Armadillo, please. I'm sorry, Zemouregal. I cannot allow chaos to engulf this world. The time has come for you to meet your end, usurper. No, you are blind. None of you are deserving of this power. None of you. If you meet my end, then each of you will meet yours. Whoa. When you come to, you are no longer in the Shadow Realm. Divine energy crackles. You are unable to temporarily channel the stone's energy. So, the stone, it imbues you with immense power. Okay? So, essentially, now... now you can just go defeat all of the apparitions, because you're extremely powerful. Every attack you do just does insane amounts of damage, like the ends of Half-Life 2, where you turn Super Saiyan. Nomad says, haha, you fools have cleared a path for me all the way to the stone. What are you doing, Nomad? For too long, I have struggled to regain my power, serving under masters who are unworthy of my devotion. Then divination led me to discover a source of greatness more potent than I have ever seen, the energy of the gods themselves. Now I stand before a fountain with that very power, and all that is left is to reach out and drink from it. I'm going to say option 1. You don't have to do this, Nomad. I do not have to, but I'm a man of ambition. Imagine the things I could do with such power. Arrogant mage, you are nothing but a traitor. No more fit to wield the stone than that hypocrite, Ardougne. Oh, but Ardougne is so unimaginative. What have the gods done with the stone? Nothing. Envisage the power of the gods in the hands of someone who knows the science of magic. I alone possess the knowledge to realize its true potential. Look at what you're up against. Even an escape artist like you can't make it out of here with the stone. Not the whole stone, no. Regrettable, indeed. Teleporting out with a small piece of the stone? Well, that seems quite feasible. You would not dare. It says, watch me. Oh, he just threw a spear at me. Nomad launches a spear at you. Stop, Nomad. Throw the spear back. Nice, dude. I just speared the dude from the loading screen. It says, wretched Royal Guardian. You're nothing but a mercenary. Why would you choose to help Zemouregal? He is weak, cowering in his hideout. Look at you, his loyal followers. When Sliske takes his vengeance, will Zemouregal come to your aid? No, he hides in the depths of Daemonheim, where he thinks he is beyond reach. No one will help you now. Zemouregal says, wrong. Oh, nice, dude. I got a cutscene. Check it out. I got a cutscene with the dude from the loading screen and Zemouregal, the Demon Lord. Where you can see in the city of Sentistan in my RuneScape 3 Gods video. In addition to fight him as a boss. That's Zemouregal again. There's the Stone of Jas, which appears in many quests. Possibly Sliske's endgame. Maybe Guthix sleeps. Other quests. That's Sliske right there, who's in Missing Presumed Death quest. It says, so the serpent finally rears its ugly head. Ah, good. The old Zami. It is nice to see you again, too. Release my followers, and perhaps you will leave here with your life. Just careful. I will not disappear into the shadows with a stone faster than you could say Saradomin. You stand before a god. I'm no fraud. You would do well to remember it. Oh, come on now. We have so much in common. There was a time where we stood side by side. Many lifetimes ago. You are nothing but a rogue. We are nothing alike. No? Surely you have not forgotten. I was Praetorian, prefect back in the good old days of the Zemouregal Empire. Did we not work together then? Legatus. So, I'm going to say, what is Praetorian Prefect? Praefectus Praetorio, technically. It was my title in Sintistan, under Zaros's reign. My talents earned me the leadership of the secret police. What is a Legatus? Legatus Maximus, the prestigious title assigned to no other than Zemouregal himself, general of the Zemouregal armies, a glorious position. Imagine Zaros's surprise when his Legatus Maximus stabbed him in the back. Continue. Zemouregal says, do not waste my time with talk of petty titles and fussy hierarchies. They led us only to weakness and stagnation, a fact of which I am well aware. Tell me, Zemouregal, do you really think the Praetorian Prefect was not aware of your plot to overthrow Zaros? You will not manipulate me with your lies, Sliske. I know you too well to be tricked by deceptions you spent. I have no reason to lie about this. Old society was so boring. Afraid to put out a line. Your development of this chaos ideology was a breath of fresh air, honorable intentions, but this was the results. Chaos is not a game where you pull the strings. Only an imperious devotion would believe they could play puppet master. Yes, I suppose that is where we differ, but ask yourself. Do the motivations really matter when the goal is the same? You are no ally of mine, Spider. Crawl back to the shadows you came from. The stone is no longer in your possession. Haha, ally. Oh, Zami, I fear I have misled you. You know better than think me so unambitious. You may have reached the stone. Yes, it was truly marvelous, watching your minions play my games. But to believe it is in your possession, well, I have already drawn power from it, regardless of your empty words. Even now my energy increases. It is about time you will meet your ends. Ah well, you can feel the energy coursing through your veins. You are addicted, just like Saradomin is, just like Lucian was. And now, I am too. What do you mean, addicted? Can't you see? Everyone who has ever touched a stone has sacrificed everything in order to keep it in their grasp. The energy held in the stone is not from this world, and the feeling of absorbing it is incomparable. I'm not to be clouded by pride, that I would deceive myself. You speak only of your own addiction. The stone is but a tool, a necessity to obliterate this world from other gods. Fool yourself all you like, Zemouregal. I know the truth. What about me? It would seem being the World Guardian is a double-edged sword. You may not be harmed by the gods, but you are also unable to absorb divine energy. Good old Guthix gave you a blessing and a curse. You do seem to be quite handily at channeling the stone's power temporarily, though. Addiction may not be your downfall, but the power often corrupts your heart and mind. Continue. You have gone too far, Sliske. You are nothing but a plague that must be purged from this world. Whilst you pets, I have afforded you the opportunity to influence history. Choose wisely. I'm gonna help Zemouregal. Nice, dude. Makes sense, makes sense. While she bets, the snake may have escaped. But Artie, I feel some of my power returning. He will cower in the Shadow Realm and lick his wounds. My loyal followers, you have tested your limits today. We have risked your lives in my service. Those who would betray us have been weeded from our ranks. Those who would oppose us have tasted our fortitude. And as we emerge from the chaos, we grow stronger. Makes sense, dude. Alright, kneel before Zemouregal. So the guy on YouTube, for this decision, he doesn't show what he does. I'm gonna say, should I kneel before Zemouregal? I don't know any of these people, so I'm gonna say no. You have my gratitude and respect while she bets. Sliske will be gravely wounded from our combined attack. You are worthy, the ally to have on your side. Here, you have more than earned these rewards. I will leave you with Moia's device, so you may visit me at Damonheim, should you wish. Nice, dude. I completed Dishonor among Thieves. I got a tiny Hazel pet. Upgraded Mask of Sliske.